So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex Morning Call. It's Tuesday. It's the 5th of July, and I'm really happy to have you here in this Forex Morning Call. It's the successor, the Forex of the Morning Show, Admiral's Morning Show. Now I do it by my own because I got replaced by Theo. And I guess you will see the difference between a real trader and an analyst. So we want to focus on our thing. We want to do our own thing, independent from any broker, something like this. We want to still follow our rules and bring our accounts into the profit by sticking to rules and following the plan. And therefore, it's time that we do our own thing. I want to welcome you here on Traders Yard. Good morning. I want to say good morning on Zoom for the moment, and of course here on YouTube. Okay, please be aware, I have a little bit problems with Zoom. I have to replace the Zoom meeting. So up to tomorrow, please watch in the first place the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your understanding. So I'm looking forward to see your comments here on YouTube and on Traders Yard, of course. No voice. Okay, that could not possible. Yes, I can see my voice is, my microphone is working. So Tess, maybe please check then on YouTube if it's not working here on, or make a in and out maybe. Okay, so I'm looking forward to see your questions on YouTube, on Traders Yard. If you want that we should analyze something, we have enough time to talk about because it's my own. Alexandro, good morning. Yanis, good morning. And thank you for being here in this show. Okay, first of all, let's see the risk disclaimer, the risk disclosure, general risk warning. Thanks, I think it's fine. So you are responsible for your own trading. You know, we don't take over any responsibility for your own trading results. Okay, let's come first to the top news this morning. As expected, the Reserve Bank of Australia raises its cash rate by 50 points. And now we are at 135. Normally, it should lead to a stronger Australian dollar. We will see it in the chart. I could see this morning when I checked my charts very early, there was not an impact because the big impact was last week already when they announced that they want to raise the cash rate 50 points. So next top news for tomorrow, Bank of England events. Kind of news. And what is interesting here on news is about here, Australia-China relations. Foreign ministers expected to meet this week. And there was another news. Let me see. It was here. That was on Tuesday, which means today, Mr. Biden, Mr. Trudeau will meet Mexico's Obrador to discuss free trade agreement. This is always a good thing about the economy. So that's the top news this morning. Let's see what's on the schedule for today. Let's see just for today. In German time, by the way. So here we go. Okay, so the most important thing, it's already over. This is the Australian cash rate you see, and more we don't have as kind of most important a number. So we are free on trading. Just this evening, Bank of England's Mr. Tenerio will speak. And I guess this is everything what we see today. Okay, let's come to our trades. And first of all, we want to have a look at the DAX 40 in 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, we can see, okay, we are still circling around the point of control. And did you remember? Yeah, yesterday, this is the rectangle here on the upper side, you see? yesterday morning when we had the Forex Morning Call, there was the point of control. And I mentioned if the price is coming back again, which was happened yesterday, the point of control will switch to this side. So, and you see, I was right in that moment because we are working with prices, and now there is the point of control. Yeah, and actually, if I scroll out a little bit, yeah, could be possible that we're still circling around this fair price zone. So you see, it's always a good thing to see where we are. Okay, the point of control or this price level is not a part of the rules, by the way, but it's always a good thing that you know, okay, where is the direction, where are we going on? And therefore, it's a good thing that you know where is the point of control. Albert, good morning. Thomas, also wonderful. Good morning. Okay, what's about the trend? You know, we are trend followers. So what do we have here right now? Actually, we saw yesterday a break of the long trend. You see here, I got into my profit. I didn't have a loss. Then I tried to do it again before we had this break here. And then I got out with this stop loss here. So then we didn't have a trend anymore. It's just this downtrend, but this downtrend is broken also now. And now we have just on the right side, this small uptrend. So, and the correction is not running deeper 38 for the moment. So therefore I have a pending order stop buy at the 0.2. If we come deeper, for example, if we come deeper than 38%, yeah, then I'm waiting for a balance candle, and then I trail my entry order above a possible balance candle in Heikin Ashi. If not, then I have my pending order at the last 0.2 to speculating on a trend continuation. And if I check the price level, then it could be possible that you reach again the point of high or something like this. So we are fair valued in that price currently. And actually, which means we have enough space to building a new trend on both sides, long and short. So follow the trend and don't predict it. Let's come to our top charts, and we have 5 of those. And first of all, we have the DAX in 4-hourly chart, and we still have this downtrend. And you see, we are in the 4th trend arm. There was a big spike. This avoids that we see a final trend continuation. And that means that we have still the last 0.3 here at 13,441 here. So just waiting for a new uptrend. Actually, there is none. Then come to Dow Jones. And in Dow Jones, I have a long order. Actually, I'm in profit with 377 points, which means by one contract. So actually, I'm in the 2nd trend arm, and I'm awaiting that I can expect, based on my probabilities, you know, around about 70%, that we at least reach the last 0.2 here. And if we do so, then I will trail my hard stop into the profit, so I cannot lose money. Not yet. I just wait until I reach the last 0.2. With a spike, it must be a close, just a spike. However, the price is the last 0.2, then I trail my hard stop into the profit. So what's about Bitcoin? To be honest, nothing. It's just, you see, just in the 10th or in the 10th trend arm here right now. So there is no uptrend for the moment. We have to wait. Gold, yeah, we are still short. You see, we are on a 2nd trend arm. Now we're coming back. I have still my pending order because I saw a differently downtrend also, but now we have an official downtrend, and this is fine. So I have my pending order here. I show you which one was the downtrend. It was this one. So let me see. That was the previous, that was the uptrend. So let me see this. Okay, here we go. Then this one, and you see that was the reason why I went short here. And finally, there was, no, this one here was a trend continuation again. And finally, that was the big trend continuation. So you see the small one is the leading trend right now. And now we have about this one, we have a main trend, which is also facing downwards. So actually I have my stop loss into the profit. If the price is coming up so far, then I can make a re-entry if the rules are there. And finally, Euro USD. Here I'm a little bit in loss because I have two positions. You see, that's the downtrend, the red one. And we saw a big correction, and therefore I tried to go short to continue. The stop loss is above the last 0.3, which is here. And also I have this green uptrend. So there was the next signal, and I went long here and have a stop loss at the last 0.3. So now let's see which trend will continue. I think the possibilities or the probabilities are a bit higher, a bit more for long, because the point of control is much way on the upper side. So therefore, to be honest, I'm speculating that we're going a little bit more long, but there is a high volume zone here at around about a 105.27. This could be a kind of a resist and an obstacle. So therefore, it's always a good thing. In that case, we are technically correct if we have two positions open. Okay. Let's come to the running trends. And we start with Euro Aussie. And we saw here, now you must be carefully because you see the downtrend, the uptrend is still valid. The uptrend is still valid. Yesterday, the last candle was a balanced candle, but we are in the fifth trend arm. It's not allowed to open. Either you are in or not, but don't break the rules because an entry is just only allowed between the second and the fourth trend arm. Up to the fifth trend arm, you don't have the probabilities on your side. So, and now we have to assume and we have to admit that there is a downtrend also. And in this red downtrend, now we are a bit in the correction. So we have to pay attention that the correction can also be continued to the lower side. So be careful with this. Euro JPY still in a down. Price is coming up again. I have my stop loss in profit. I cannot lose money, which is the most important point. Euro New Zealand dollar also still long. Yeah, here we are in the seventh trend arm right now. Both stops are in profit at the last 0.3 because I have a pyramiding system here with two positions. Yeah, let's see. A downtrend is not available right now, so there is nothing to do. Just follow the trend. Then we have Pound Aussie. Kind of tricky. Kind of tricky. The main trend is facing downwards. But also, and now I show you something, there is a bit of uptrend also, and is this one. So check it out. So one, here, that's the first trend arm. Look, that's the first trend arm here. And since that time, now you can see it, we are deep in the correction. That was not the lowest low, I guess it was here. So, and now we are here on the right side of the chart. So therefore we are in the short, in the second trend arm, and also in the long. And that means, of course, we have to open here after this balance candle, a position to the upper side. Also, we are short in case that the downtrend will continue. But here I have a new signal, and that means I have to open a position here. Buy stop in case that the long trend will continue, which I don't know yet. So who cares? I'm a trend follower and I'm following the price. And if the price is going up, I want to be long. And if the price is going short, I want to be short. So I stick to the rules under all circumstances. And only if your focus is not on money, just on your rules, then you can make this kind of trading. This is a really cool trading stuff. Next one, British pound, Canadian dollar. Actually, I follow the short trend here right now. The long trend is basically also still long because there was not a real break here right now. But that means actually, no, I was not short. I'm long here. Here, I'm still long. I have a stop loss below the last 0.3. Actually, I don't intervene right now. Even I see a rising price or I see a stop loss. Who cares for the moment? Pound JPY. We see just the downtrend. It's in a third trend arm. Now I trade my stop loss in the profit because you see the price is coming up so far. And then I will get out, which means in a third trend arm, I can make a re-entry. And of course, I must realize, oh, there is a new uptrend also. So pay attention that you are prepared for both sides. Can you help me to pass my funding challenge? No, I cannot. I cannot. To be honest, the only thing I can do is to offer you my online logic course. If you pass this logic course, then you have the biggest chance to pass your founding challenge as all my students. Because most of my students, they are past the logic course, or they are in my community and learn how to trade with logic. All of them passes the founding challenge. That's a cool thing. Even I'm in the third level right now. I'm working on a 48,000 level right now by my prop trading company. And yeah, actually I'm struggling, but I'm still in the game. But most of my students are passes. So, but only if you learn how to trade. This is the only advice I can give you. And the rest you will find on my homepage. Okay, next one is pound dollar. So that's the long trend you can see here. That's the long trend. There was not a break, but it was really close. Okay, what's that here? That was really close here. And therefore, I went long yesterday in case that the second trend on will continue. So, but I have a short trend also in the third trend arm, and therefore I set a pending order for a possible short. I must be prepared for both sides. Kiwi cat, yeah, still short. Stop loss is above the last 0.3. Maybe we have a long running trend. I don't know yet, and I don't care. Stop loss is in profit. I follow the trend. Last but not least, dollar JPY. You see the green one is the long. There was no break, and therefore I opened here the position for a possible long. And I will trail my stop loss if I will reach the last 0.2 here, which is here at 136.72. Then I can trail my hard stop into the profit. And then, because if the price is coming back, then I can make a re-entry. Also, I have to admit there is a downtrend. You see, that's the red one. That's the downtrend. And if the price is turning, then I have to make a short also. Don't forget, guys, don't forget the fair price. Oh my gosh, the fair price is much way lower. 113, don't forget that. This is one of our guarantees in trading, guys. Either the price will reach the point of control, or they will rise the volume on another price level. But look, the volume zone here, it's so far away from every other one. So you see, the probabilities actually are still on the short side. Even I'm long right now. I follow the rules. I just follow the rules because prices can rise and fall longer than you can expect. So this is what I want to teach you all the time. Don't make a prediction. So, let me repeat this again as every day. Pure trading is a zero-sum game. You need a mathematic edge in trading. If you don't have a mathematic edge, I give you a guarantee and a promise, you will never become successful in trading. Only if you have a strategy, you know you have a mathematic edge in the long run. And then, of course, you have to stick to the rules. Every time you break the rules, the result is based on coincidence. And with coincidence, guys, fortunately, you cannot make money. So what's on my watch list for today? It's Aussie JPY. I got out here with a small profit. You see, I trailed my hard stop into the profit. So I couldn't lose money. But I know I'm in a third trend arm. And now I have to wait until the price turns around. And then I have to set a pending order again. Aussie JPY. And also I set a pending order in Euro Pound because we are in a fourth trend arm. And here I got a new signal because there we have two balance candles. And that means we can go long also. Okay. So that was my part for today, ladies and gentlemen. And what I want to tell you here is still follow my social channels on Facebook and on Instagram. There is an English channel, DowHow Trading. There you can follow. I made some reels, couple of pictures there you will learn about, or you visit my homepage and you pass the online logic course. And then I give you my personal guarantee. Once you pass the logic course and you invest in your own education, I stand with my own name that you must become successful. As long as you follow everything what I teach you in this online course, I give you the guarantee that you become successful with this. So now you have two choices. You can invest money in your own education, or you can invest in the market. And by finding out and by figuring out, by try and error, if you are wrong or false. This will cost you much more money than investing in your own education. And the worst thing is that you waste a lot of precious lifetime. And this is what I really point out. Really, money you can get back every time you can work more, you can make successful trading maybe, but lifetime is passing. Lifetime is passing by. Lifetime you will never get back. So don't waste your precious lifetime. Thank you for listening, guys. I wish you a wonderful trading day. And I hope we see each other tomorrow again at 8 o'clock to our Forex Morning Call. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the logic be with you. See ya tomorrow.